A while ago I started working on my one-click coloring books application, and it was only this morning where I decided that I was actually going to build one-click coloring books into one-click book creation for the time being, and I might release it as a separate app later on. But I just think it'll be better as part of one-click book creation because it's more all in and it's more, it's going to make it easier for everybody all around, I think. So let me just give you a quick demo to show you where we are at the moment. Here's the app, and in the normal way, um, I'm still testing. I've been working on this all day today, so and yeah, and it's the familiar one-click book creation pro interface that you're used to, and then you put in your book titles and one-click coloring books testing, and then you populate all the rest of it as well, and then you pick your physical properties. And the first thing here is this a coloring book, because if it's a coloring book then you're not going to be wanting to go for 5 by 8 or any of the smaller trim sizes. You want the larger trim sizes. I've only built 2 into this so far, but as soon as you click on is this a coloring book, then as you can see all the margins and everything gets disabled, because we want to maximize the page space, the trim, the trim size, what we've got. And then we click on coloring books, and then we can select our book size. And for this demo I'm just going to use 8.25 by 8.5 inches. I might go back. I mean, if I select, can do like 8.5 by 8.5, maybe 8.268. yeah, maybe some, maybe I might put in these end 5, I don't know. But then and knocks out the pages. If you have a testimonials page and a dedication page, then fine. But then we select the trim size, then we select the images folder. Now I've got some images already prepared, different image sizes, because what's important with these is that the images are the exact size to go in the book. There's no messing about with coloring book images, because they have to be precise, like 300 dpi at the exact size that you want, because there's no stretching or Word will do its thing and compress. So, and then I select the folder, and then of course as usual just go through and just check everything's fine, and then I click on, there's just some test coding in here just to make sure that my logic's correct. But then the book's created, and there's only 5 images in that folder, so it won't take long. And then of course it saves, and when I click on the thumbnails here you can see we have the title in the normal sense, and then of course we would go through and we would just tweak this to make sure that it's exactly how we want it. And then the first thing we'll notice here, we've got quite a bit of white space, but the same with when publishing any book, you need to go through and tidy up at the end, and there's certain things you cannot do till the end. So we come through and we get rid of this page break and get rid of those, and then of course what we see here is we've got 2 odd page breaks next to each other, and you can't have that in a book. And there's a clue there. That's if you have 2 odd page breaks and then you generate a PDF, you get a blank page between them because it has to put in an even page. So it's always one to look for. And then we have the introduction, and then if you don't want numbering, then you can turn off your numbering and then update like that. And then if we look in the thumbnails, we still see we've got our images are on the incorrect side. So we get rid of a page break, and now they're all on the correct side. And then when we look at the margins, we've got 1.27 centimeters all the way around, and then I've introduced a gutter on the inside because this is where the binding is going to be. And if I now turn off the show hide characters, you can see this is what we've got. Obviously the back of each page needs to be blank because the ink will go through and we don't want it to spoil the image underneath. And then we come down to the last image, and then we've got an extra couple of blank pages there for the author page, and we'll just get rid of one of those like that. And there we go. That's our coloring book. And hope you can see that's really easy to do. Didn't take long, and just think how good that's going to be. Thanks for watching.